Are we going? That's all right, I'll go. Yeah, let's go. Hello, happy gardeners. Welcome back to Stinky Nursery. Charlie on camera, who didn't tell me when he started rolling, but there we are. Today I'm talking about bomarea hirtella. I've done a few posts on these on how to collect the seed, and I don't know if I actually did a post on how beautiful the flowers were. Check them out on the website. Charlie, is it written up here on YouTube?
Oh yeah,
something like that, or down there, but I'll write the name correctly. Check it out on the website. I'll show you the website at the end of the post. So what we're going to be doing is planting the seeds, and for this we need a seed compost. Now our seed compost, just to refresh you all, is made of a 1/3 part gritty sand, and when I say gritty sand, Charlie, spin in here so people can see, really gritty sand like that. It's called different things in different countries. Then we've got a 1/3 topsoil, the stuff what the ground is made of, which plants are meant to grow in. And then we've got a 1/3 recycled grow bags. Now this will give air and water retention into the little mix that we're doing. And we have our seed. I'll show you those in a minute. So the first thing we need to do is sieve our compost. I've got a sieve that's got holes about this big, like that, and that goes in there. That goes in there, and then our sand goes in there like that. I'm going to use one of these pots to pot it up in, and I give it a bit of a jiggle. There we go, and it all falls through, and you'll find you'll have a lovely, lovely seed mix there. This can be used for other stuff. Do not throw it away. We can use that later for something. Then we get our mix like this, and we whoosh it together like that until it's all the same colour. And we know then that it's pretty well mixed in. Look at that, that's lovely, lovely stuff. So we've got the grit in there that will give us the nice drainage. We've got the topsoil that will give us the nice nutrition. And we've also got the recycled grow bag that's gonna give us aeration and water retention. So we get our pot like this and we fill it up to about like that. We're planting bomarea and they are quite large seeds. Shall I show them the seed, Charlie? Let's show them the seed. Right, bomarea seeds are lovely. You'll have seen me collecting these, and I did a video on how to dry them out and how to store them. And we've kept them in an envelope that you should mark, but I don't, because I think I can remember what these little beauties look like. But there we go. Look at them. Lovely little red jewels, almost. Aren't they beautiful? But they produce beautiful flowers as well. So our seeds are going there. Now we've filled our pot up to about that sort of depth. Now bearing in mind, when you cover a seed, you want to cover it with about 2.5 times of compost, the width of the seed. And these are quite large, they're about 3 millimetres. So we want to cover this with about 6-7 millimetres of soil afterwards. But the first thing we want to do is put some water in here. If we water it beforehand, it means that when we water it, the seeds aren't all going to float into different places and they'll stay where we put them. All right, so I'll pop it on the floor. Charlie, can you hand me the watering can? Yeah. You're an angel, right? And just to, Charlie, show the people, this is a bomarea that's just coming into leaf now. They die away to nothing, and then they come up with these lovely bamboo leaves. They're brilliant climbers. They're quite hardy. They'll go down to about minus 10, I suppose, because the roots are quite far down into the ground. And Charlie, if you can spin back to the edge of the pot, you can see that this water is draining through there quite nicely because we've got a load of gritty sand in there. And see it coming out of the bottom? You know, we can be absolutely sure that this compost is thoroughly soaked. Right, it's draining through very slowly. I'm going to pop it down there, up here, while I get the seeds. So, Charlie, spin in a little bit. I'm going to stick the seeds on my hand. Because they're quite large, we can actually just plant these individually. Oh, there's one there. And there we go, wait a minute. So, and nice and easy to see where you've put them as well, these lovely orange seeds. Plant them about 1 inch apart, and the reason we're using quite a deep pot is because the roots turn into these potato-like little things, and when we split them up, we don't want to be damaging too much. So there we go. I've got those in there. I've got a few more there that I'm going to put back in the packet, and I'm going to give it a fine coating. Well, fine, about 5-6 millimetres, about quarter to half an inch covering, like that. Cover them up like this. And then what do we do at the end, Johnny?
Label it.
We label it with a 2B pencil, 3B pencil. We've called that one, we put the date on it, and we start it there. All right, now I'm going to leave that in the greenhouse. And Charlie, you can sit down now. I find it very intimidating when you stand over me like that. We're going to stick that in the greenhouse, and it should start sprouting within a few weeks. Keep it watered, but not too wet. And then the whole cycle starts, and hopefully later in the year I'll be able to show you what beautiful, beautiful flowers these produce. This has been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Nursery, continuing the saga of the bomarea hirtella. Thanks for watching.